Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pikmin. In the last episode, I can't even remember what we did in the last episode. Was it the subterranean complex? Was it something in here? I don't actually recall. It was the shower room, wasn't it? No. Snagger Hole, that was it. Cool, it's been a while as you can probably tell. So, this episode, we are going to be doing something which I fear greatly. My least favourite dungeon in the entire game. It's very different to all the others, and that is unfortunately a bad thing, because it's different in a scary way. Don't get me wrong, it's good game design, I just personally hate it. It scared the shit out of me as a child, and the smart money says it also scares the shit out of me as an adult. But this is not exactly the crew we be taking. This is just the build-up. We've got some stuff to do on the surface of the perplexing pool first. So, I'm going to apparently not trigger any, what are they called? Shearwigs. So, I'm going to try and actually flower up some of these blues, because having this many leaf blues for what we're about to attempt is problematic. So, oh, there we go. Good chunk of nectar already. Ooh, there's some more. Suck that down. Oh, people have fallen. Well, we got most of them. Did we get all of them, actually? Oh, there's a couple of... There's one. There's always bloody one. But, right, we've got business here. So, we'll leave everyone here for now, and... We didn't really separate out, did you, lads? There, come on. Put your back into it. Well, I mean, that's better, but actually separate. There we go. No, don't fall over, though, you fool. Right, cool. I'm going to leave the yellows there with the president. And, right, first thing we've got to do is take out this... Oh, take out these guys, apparently. Get them dead. Did they manage to kill one? No, they didn't. Cool. Right, there's more here, I believe. Yeah. Let's see if we can get these guys as well. Oh. A single hit from a Pikmin will kill them if they're in the air. I thought it was my single leaf that died. Right. This guy, we've got a lot of Pikmin to fight him, and that's not good, particularly. I don't like fighting Mollyhops with a lot of Pikmin. But we can just throw a few fewer onto him. See, that's the thing, like, 5 or 6 Pikmin is actually ideal for fighting them. You really don't want to try and overwhelm them, because it won't particularly work. Right, I'm going to set these guys unrolling. Did someone take something back? Because I swear we gained Pikmin there, and we shouldn't have. Spooky. Either way, we have got... we've got some dwarf spotty bullbears there to kill, while we wait for these guys to roll down the welcome carpet, which they've already done. Are we back up to 100? Did someone take some back to the onion, unauthorized? Yeah, we've definitely got 2 blues still unaccounted for. Either way. Right, now what I want to do is, we've got 2 main orders of business here, which are 2 large gates that need knocking down. One of which we only have 15 Pikmin for, because numbers work out weirdly, and this is a tricky, an annoying maneuver to do with multiple, and we've got bags of time to do it. So, we want to bring our yellows through here, then we actually want to throw them over into there. We can't get Pikmin to there, but yellows are the only ones that can be thrown over to it. And then, you'll notice there's this electric gate. And this one may have bamboozled you, there's a treasure there, because it's behind water. But not from that side, it's not. You see? We'll leave them there, that'll take them quite a while to get through. So, in the meantime, we have some business for these blues to accomplish. So, we've got, first off, we've got a Wollyhop to fight. Oh, we managed to stun lock them with that few Pikmin, that's good. And we'll call them back, there we go. Yeah, less is definitely more for fighting Wollyhops. I've always said less is more, it's just I rarely practice what I preach. Cool. And then the main order of business for these is this massive black gate here that opens the way through to the final kind of major area of the pool that we haven't really explored yet. So we have nothing to do at this point then, just wait for these gates to knock down. Right, so that's these ones done. I'm going to leave the president there next to the other ones and listen to that diddly-ding-ding, just in case there's any drowning that happens as well. And I'm going to do some brief killing here, because it'll just make my life a bit easier in the future. That was not great on me there. Are they all going to, like, go down with him? Oh, no, only one. Cool. Yeah, we want to make sure he doesn't actually grab the busters, apparently. Who knew? Ah, get off. It's only if he misses them that he actually reverses out again. Ugh, I'm not having a great time with these. Well, at least it gives my yellows time to knock stuff down. Yeah, there's a couple of treasures I want to try and grab over here once we're done in the cave later today, so... oh, for fuck's sake, they're so hard to fight with this many Pikmin. Alright, let's try this guy then. Come on, you. Whoop. There we go. That's the point at which you can safely and effectively rush them. But the trick is all about blurring them out without getting a Pikmin, otherwise they reverse back in, and that's problematic. But I think we got this guy as well, to be honest. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Not quite, not quite. If I lose a couple of blues on the way over here, it's fine. I've kind of budgeted having like 80-ish going into the cave, so... Which is probably what I'm roughly going to be on. My god, I'm sucking at fighting this guy, I really am. I think, is it the camera that's just too zoomed out and I'm just mistiming my movements? Or is it the fact that I'm not constantly on the move? It's the fact I've got leaves with me, I think, as a huge part of it, genuinely. I'm just not used to dealing with this many leaf Pikmin. I'm going to come back down and fight him. Okay, this is free, which is cool. There is a treasure behind there, but I have not got the wits to get it at the moment. Right, let's see if I can trick this guy again. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Right, now let's actually kill him. Cool, how many have we got in total? 75. That's not great, but not terrible either. Assuming I no more die on the way over here. Which they shouldn't. We should be fine in this cave anyway. Really, you can do this cave with as few as like 40 yellows and blues, and in some ways that makes things easier. But no, the cave is over there. An interesting thing about the cave is it is underwater. You can literally only bring blues here. Let's quickly fly up these guys and then go have a look at the cave. Interesting. Deeper sections of this hole seem to be submerged in liquid. Sadly, I am a delicate piece of machinery that is sensitive to water. You two must go alone. Why do you look at me with such scornful expressions? I am an expensive machine. Fine, I'll go, but this one's only reckless treatment of company property will be reported. So, first of the many cruel things about this cave. Only blue Pikmin can access it, but it has all of the hazards. It has fire, electricity, and poison. It's fun, for so many reasons. I just want to make sure everyone else is with the president. Cool. Only the leader squad go in, so that'll be actually just harmlessly returned to the onion, which is great. In we go to the submerged castle. So, I'm going to start with the big stuff of I hate this dungeon. For so many reasons. It's good game design on a technical basis, but I find it's problematic for a number of reasons. So note you've got these fire traps. No way for you to get red Pikmin here. You've got to fight these things by throwing blue Pikmin at it with good timing and basically just whistling them off when it gets too hot and repeat the process basically. The music is horrifying down here. It is literally like some hellscape spooky music. And to make things worse, you have a timer on each floor. You aren't aware of it, as such, but there is a timer, which is why I'm potentially talking a bit faster than usual. This place really gives me pretty bad anxiety. So, first off, here we have a Fiery Bullblacks. Fiery Bullblacks are hard to kill without red. We need to lure him into the water, then burp him, and then swarm all our Pikmin onto him at that point. If you burp him and he is not doused first like this, then you will he will still be on fire even though you've got burp on him, which is really nasty. But that's how this game works. Right, so we've got those two there, which is good. They're both on the move back. I am going to leave Olimar here next to the exit for when something horrifying inevitably happens. That's our first treasure back. So, this is for measly 15 quid, the bug bait. I thought that was the other one that's on this thing. So I'm going to leave Olimar over here. No, don't delve deep with your Pikmin at all. And Mr. President, you take the others, and we've got one more treasure to track down. That one's moving nicely, which gives me... Oh, where's the other one? Is it in this corner or something? There's an egg over there, but I don't particularly want to use that. Weirdly, there is, yeah, as you can see, there's a escape geyser all the way on this first floor, which is very strange. Anyway, this one, again, a weak treasure for 25 quid. This is the Diet Doomer, which is a fantastic name. Yep, I thought that was going to happen off camera. That's cool. Right. What's this responding to? Where is this treasure? Oh, it's in there. It's underwater. Cool. Yes, nothing about these levels tell you this. Oh, look at that. Fiery Blowhog as well. There are many reasons why the Submerged Castle is a cruel dungeon. One main bit of advice I will give on this, just don't bother with corpses, it's really not worth it. Unless you happen to have them in the right position to bring them back. That's spawned very strangely. I seriously wouldn't bother just because you haven't got the time. You just need to keep moving through this at all costs. Get the treasure on each floor and get down. Oh, blowhog. At least it's giving me a free fart. That's pretty cool. Don't be sucking down the fart. No. Whistle the Pikmin. Whistle the Pikmin. Oh, God. That was nearly very bad for a moment there. And the fucking whistled them off this by accident. But yes, it's really nasty to give you hazards that you aren't equipped to fight. And that's just the start of it. I'll be very excited when this is over. It's just so different to all the other caves, and that's good, but it's also terrible. The pastry wheel, and with that, we are done on this floor, so without any waiting around, down we go. The timer resets on each floor, so it's 5 minutes on each floor. So, time to be introduced to a very new concept, and quite a disturbing one in a lot of ways. Look at that down there. These are bulbmen. First thing you want to do is fight the bulbmen. When it dies, the babies run around like mad. Whistle them.
The confused bulb has fallen in with the Pikmin. They appear to coexist peacefully. Strange, this bulb has a leaf sprouting from its spine, much like the leaf on a Pikmin's head.
For now, yeah, don't think too hard about that, and we'll deal with that when we get to the Piclopedia entry. It's quite something. Anyway, I'll set the treasure at least moving back, and I'll knock this down in the meantime. So, bulbmen. Bulbmen are incredibly useful. I will refer to them quite happily as super Pikmin. They can do everything that any other type of Pikmin can. They can walk underwater, and they are resistant to fire, to electricity, and to poison. They are the perfect Pikmin. There is a drawback to them, which I will discuss at the end of this cave. Actually, fuck, I can discuss it now. The issue is you can't get them out the cave. They will, if you get them to the end of the cave, they remain within the cave, which is slightly sad. But it means that whenever you get access to, like, candy pop buds or anything like that as well, bulbmen should be your priority since you can't take them out anyway, so you may as well convert them. We'll kill that careening dirigibug, but we'll leave its body there. And then here, you'll notice this is the kind of level thing this is as well. The entryway to the next floor is plugged. So we actually have to unplug that first to even have access to it. And I'm going to do, as I did in the last one, and leave one of my captains over here. I'm going to get this moving first. I think that's as many as it can take, probably. And then we will leave Olimar by there for emergencies. You will see very much why I do this. As I say, there's something that comes after 5 minutes on this map. Ah! What the? Oh, fiery dweevil going into space. Not good. Okay. Let's leave him there, actually. No, don't care. Cool. He's... Because, yeah, fiery dweevils can grab... Any kind of dweevil can grab stuff off you while you're carrying it around, but that one didn't. Because he did some weird bouncy maneuver. And I don't know why that happened, but I'm okay with it. So that is the second treasure of the floor, and then the third one is somewhere over here. We're gonna... you'll notice I'm trying to be particularly efficient with this. I kind of want to move everything at the same time and have everything going because I'm scared of what's coming and I really don't want to have to face it at all. And if I am in luck, can pull that off. So that is going to be an interesting one to see if I can manage that. But it has me a little on edge. And just listen to the music. It's just such creepy music. I mean, it's barely even music, it's just spooky sounds vaguely on the edge of hearing. I think I've lost a couple of my bulbmen in there. But they don't hugely matter at this point. Basically, you got to take advantage of the fact on this that all Pikmin, if you move down to the next floor, all Pikmin go down with you regardless of where they are. That's weird that those only just came in. They're dead things, so... Oh, there they are, they were trapped around that corner there, I thought that was the case. I don't tend to wait for Pikmin much in the Submerged Castle because it's horrifying and I want to move on. So, if Pikmin fall behind, well, they stay behind. You are not... And of course, they're fiery dweevils, which means our chances of fighting them with blue Pikmin are not great. So there we go, we'll be ready for that. You just gotta be ready to whistle them. And that's the thing, this is all about just... Oh, this game knows exactly what it's doing, and I hate it. It's good game design, but it's also awful. Because it's deliberately just throwing everything at me to make sure I struggle to get this treasure back, or that I lose precious Pikmin and precious time. I'm doing well at the moment, actually, generally speaking. Worth knowing, by the way, fewer Bulbmin appear the more Pikmin you've got, to the point where Bulbmin will not... if you have 100 Pikmin, the mama Bulbmin will still be there, but the children just won't be. So, so that's why you want to make sure you bring sufficiently few Pikmin to allow for Bulbmin, and there are more in this dungeon, and you really need them. Obviously, you can take out things like fire and electrical hazards with blue Pikmin, but it's so much safer with Bulbmin because they are immune to them. So they are ideal in that sense. Right, we've got this back, which is great. So this, for 60 quid, there's a lot of weak treasures in this. This is the Confection hoop. And with that, over to Olimar, and down we go. No waiting around for the thing to come. Timer resets. Again. Anxiety level rises. Again. You'll notice the Bulbmin make different noises as well. They're very cute. So this level has a load of electrical shit on it. And I'm going to try and take that all out with Bulbmin where I can, just because, as I say, they are immune to electricity, so they are really perfect for this job. I'm also immune to electricity, which is not to be forgotten. And you know my thoughts on electricity. Electric hazards are amongst the worst in the game because also they are insta-kill. They are the only hazard in the game which is completely insta-kill. So really prioritize them. I think there's just an egg behind that, so I don't even know why I'm knocking it down. Come on, you guys. Yeah, I'll see what's in the egg. It might not be... nope. Timing. There we go, right. Let's take this on. Oh, puffy blowhog! This dungeon's evil. It really is pure evil, and it knows exactly what it's doing, and I hate it for it. At least we got... what's it called in the egg? Nectar, so we can at least hopefully get some of these guys there we go, we actually got a lot of them reflowered. Oh yeah, Bulbmin, by the way, actually have bud and flower forms, though I don't think you can ever actually see their bud form because you just can't get them on the surface. Well, oh, that's not worth getting. So that behind there is a ivory candy pot bud. Great if you need some whites, but we have Bulbmin, and that can be something that I'll cross if I've got time for it, but if I haven't, I won't. So I'm going to try and take this guy out entirely with Bulbmin, which is not going great. Gotta listen for his sound to get those blues off him. There we go. Oh! Now that is the evil of anode dweevils, that they can do that. Right. These anode beetles aren't so bad, because once they're flipped, they actually can't do any damage, and especially if there's only one on their own, they're no longer harmful. So I'm not being as completely reckless as this may look. Right, let's put them on that. Now, oh, that's still a live gate, turns out. Put some... Oh, why did I put blues on that? Those blues are going to die. Oh, no, fortunately they attached themselves. Oh, no, one of them did die. Fine. Cool. Alright, let's put these guys on the plug. And as ever, where's the president? Why is he back here? Ugh, either way. Alright, hopefully that anode dweevil... I hate it. I hate literally everything about this cave. It is evil. Right, Olimar's going to stay there. President, you take the rest of them. Ugh, Dweevil. Alright, let's distract the Dweevil at least so it can't get on it again. Alright, there we go. Don't actually want them to fight the Dweevil, but... No, we need to distract the Dweevil! Distract him! No. That was bad. That was really bad. Oh, there's another Bulbmin. That's not great either. Fucking hell, it's really pulling out all the stops, and we haven't even seen the thing yet. We lost so many Pikmin just then. Fuck. Right, here we go. So that's the Succulent Mattress. I think we've taken out the Bulbmin. Cool, so that's given us some more baby Bulbmin to work with, at least. Not great, not terrible. Right, let's actually... You already wait for it to select Bulbmin here, otherwise you will end up just throwing your blues into hell, quite frankly. I believe we've got one more treasure to get on this floor. I've not been particularly great with timing, so I suspect I'm going to have a bad time through here. Oh, it's giving me another Withering Blowhog, really? Fuck. This is really... And a fucking Woolly Hop, this is bull... You get away, man! Oh, hopefully he'll fuck off and won't chase me over here, but he's going to do it, isn't he? Yep, fucking God, it's... This dungeon is hell. It's hell. Right. I think we are just going to lose a fair few Pikmin to either of these bastards. I believe one of them has the treasure, and I think it's this guy, or it's behind this thing. Guys, whoop. At least we've nearly killed him, so that's pretty cool. There we go. There's our final treasure. Behind there, what is that? Oh, let's knock this down, actually, because I just can't actually even see where it is. Oh, it's another treasure. Of course there's another treasure. Right, hopefully they'll take that as sensible route. They're not going to. Cool. So we'll actually have to leave them for now because we need to take out some electric stuff that's over there. And I'm worried about timing on this one. I'm worried it's been too long. So you guys can get that moving. Oh, I know. This is the worst. This dungeon is literally the worst in the game. And I stick by that, because at least on every other dungeon in the game, you can take your time. This one, you cannot, because something's coming. And I am a real hater of... doing dungeons again. I find it very, very problematic. Right, let's move that a bit. Let's get that going, at least. And we'll get this going. And I want to take out everything that could be problematic in the road ahead. At least we've got... Oh, no, you're attacking the wrong bloody thing, you idiots. No, don't attack the enemy beetle! Oh, no, it's here! Fuck, everything's gone wrong. Introducing the Water Wraith. It appears on every level of this. You can't fight it, as he will say.
What is this? I can see it with my optical receptors, but my sensors cannot detect it. Could its physical form be anchored in another dimension? Attacking it is futile. If only we could force it to take on physical form, but in its current state... Danger, danger!
So, it will move around this level. It will vaguely come towards you, and a lot depends on physically where it is at the moment. I want to really take out this gate as well. Cool. Right, let's actually get these moving, and then we'll just have to see where he is. Oh, and the music, by the way, is horrifying when he's about. He's there. Right, okay, cool. So, we're going to have to abandon these, and we're going to have to move. He's going around that way. Cool, we've got a brief moment there, then. Let's get this going quickly. He can't reverse. That's the only thing I'm really banking on at the moment. I'm pretty sure it's true. Once we've got these in, we switch to Olimar, and we go straight down to the next level, and we never, ever talk about it again. So, we get the activity booster, I think it's called. Pondering Emblem, that's it. And then, straight after that, we get that thing. I'm saying come on, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Well, I wasn't saying come on, I was thinking it loudly. Oh, treasure in this is worthless as well, like 10. Compelling cookie. Wonderful, brilliant. We're done on this floor. Are we? Yep, there we go. Cool, down we go. None of that Water Wraith nonsense. Oh. We nearly went the whole time without seeing him. Oh, God, I'm actually shaking slightly. So, we're done for the episode, on that note. Next episode, we'll be doing the final level in, what's this called? Listen to the music, by the way. So spooky. We'll be doing the final level in the Submerged Castle. There's only one more that has Water Wraith on. There's 2 levels, but only one more where he can come. So hopefully we'll deal with it then, and I hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.